to these patterns of stress and burnout a lot. Like you change the job and then it feels good for a little while and then all of a sudden we're burnt out again. Or maybe you're constantly getting into relationships that bring you that burnout or sense of not being in control. Like can't stress it enough. I can't recommend enough seeing a psychologist for one-on-one therapy to talk about what's going on that is something that's about you that's leading you to fall into these situations. Because unfortunately, you're the common denominator if we keep falling into these patterns. So we need to work out where is this coming from? Why is that happening? And give you the better skills to help you moving forward and get you thriving, not surviving every day.
Yeah, no, that's such a good point. And I was actually just chatting to a friend yesterday and she is classic high achiever, loves to be super busy, and she's started a new job and she's very aware that she's prone to burnout. And so something that she's doing, which I think is really cool, is she's really goal driven. So she knows like her KPIs and targets in the new job, but she's also setting some for her personal life.
Beautiful.
Of what that looks like. And does that include switching off at a certain time in the evening? Does it include having Saturdays that are tech free? Like what does that look like for her? And I think that's a really cool way to tap into her natural personality type that is goal and target driven.
Absolutely.
But making sure there's goals on both sides of your life.
Yeah, we've got things everywhere. Yeah, because there is definitely that honeymoon period when you go into a new job where it feels really good. And then that would be like if we come back to that bell curve is right at the start when we're in that honeymoon period, it all feels nice. It all feels good. We're in that growth. We're in that good stress zone. But then because of other factors of who you are, then we take on way too much and then we fall back down into the burnout category. So that would be something to unpack with the psychologist. Why does that keep happening? Why do you feel like you need to do that?